It is time. It is time to brew your best beer. Brought to you by Beer Greens Supply Company, BrewTubers Online Brewers Club, Brew UK, Panhead Brewery, Tanner Ritchie, Finney's Homebrew Emporium, Brig Selv, Hackney Brewery, Hashigo Sake, Mangrove Jacks, Sprig and Fern Tavern, Yakima Valley Hops.
Good evening, guys. Sunday night, end of a long week, and I think this is my seventh. Yeah, it's my seventh beer. I did 2 yesterday, so that makes sense. Tonight we have Strange Brew from the Cocked Leg Brewery. Nice label on there with a dog, as you might expect. Doesn't say anything about what style it might be, but it does say the colour of 9 SRM, so relatively light, 6.5% ish, 56 IBUs, and this is RI020GB. Plastic bottle but with a crown cap. I've never seen one of those before. Interesting. Right, excuse my lack of bottle opener situation again. In fact, I am going to get something better because I'm worried about squirting beer everywhere. Is this going to work? These don't work on this type of bottle. Right, I need to... here we go. If anyone's feeling generous, could they buy me a decent bottle opener, please? We'll review it. So I didn't do this next to the camera, did I? There was a hiss, wasn't there? But we'll do the pour up here. Okay. Oh, it's nice and clear. Not much of a head forming yet, so I'm just going to try and force one a little bit. Right. I think that is fairly clear. Actually, it's probably clearer than it looks because I did go a bit far with the pour. Anyway. So we have, yeah, nice clear. I would say it's firmly in pale ale territory, possibly leaning towards brown, just a smidge, or amber even. I'm getting the malt off the nose, definitely. Can't smell any late additions. So I'm guessing this has not been dry hopped. 56 IBU, I guess there are some late additions in the kettle. It's got a nice creamy head, which is sticking around about half a finger. Carbonation. There are a few bubbles rising, but it's not overly carbonated. Right, cheers. So there's quite a lot of sweetness there, and quite a lot of body to this as well. Silky smooth, but a slightly heavier body. And that lends some sweetness from the malt. It is balanced though, there's a good hit of bitterness on the back end of this. It's better than the amber ale that I did recently. I would say perhaps not many late additions at all in terms of hops, but that's each to their own, no problem with that. Carbonation, light, a bit more than you get out of a cask, but not as much as you would get from a keg, I think. Lightly sparkling. That head's kicking, it's still sticking around. I reckon there is a smidge of something like pale chocolate malt or something like that in here, as well as what is obviously quite a lot of caramel or crystal, if you like. I'm just getting that roasty note off the malt profile. Hops, I don't think I could tell you because it is mainly a bittering addition, I think, like I said before. I'm sure there are some late additions because it got up to 56 IBUs. Maybe there aren't, you know, I don't know. And I'd be surprised if this wasn't US-05 yeast as well, or Y yeast 1056 or WRP001, one of the three usual suspects American ale yeasts, I reckon, which are my favourite yeast strains. So no complaints about that. So in conclusion, I would say that there's nothing flashy about this beer. I reckon it was an amber, come to think of it. It's not so much in pale territory, is it, because of the carameliness and the sweetness of the malt. So yeah, there's nothing flashy about this, but what it does really well, and it's very, very drinkable. For 6.5%, actually, come to think of it, it's really impressive because you can't taste much of the alcohol in there at all. And I could quite easily session 3 or 4 of these and fall off my chair. So yeah, very nice. So whoever brewed this, well done, and thank you very much. Cheers.